Welcome, everybody. It's the Candid Athletic. Hey, we were a little distracted. Chad was showing me some fantasy football stuff. I'm sorry.
Fantasy.
It's fantasy time. What's your fantasy?
Unlimited tape. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I was just trying to.
How about 2,000 members? Is that a fantasy?
100%.
2,000 members would be
If we had 2,000 members, we would be coming to your facility. If you're listening to this now, we'd be traveling. We'd be coming to meet you, interview you, take video of you, sharing it. Yes, Kento.
Pulled it out for you.
So let's make that happen. Help us out. Help us help you.
Help me.
We want to recognize everybody.
Help you.
We're working on some stuff.
Speaking of some football, help me help you. Help me help you.
Show. Man, it's an underrated movie I haven't seen in a long time.
That might get on the list. That might get on the list of, what? I don't need to watch every second of it. I can just have it on in the background and I'll enjoy it. Oh, Tom Cruise.
We started the first episode of, have you ever heard of The Boys? Mm-hmm. We made it through the first half of episode 1.
What is that? Is that Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Amazon.
I'll tell you what, it seems like it's going to be pretty good, but holy cow, it's pretty dark.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You know what dark equals? The Candid Athletic Training Podcast.
Kevin Joyce did warn me, and I'm very excited for it.
All right. Candid Athletic Training Podcast, candidathletictraining.com, Candid_ATC. That's all the stuff you need to know.
He's at Kevin Creighton. I'm at ImpactPlaya20 on Twitter, but follow at Candid_ATC.
Yeah. I got some Instagram stuff out there, but I haven't done anything in a really long time. Oh, you know what?
What?
It's Monday.
Monday.
I have no idea what day it is. Like, it's crazy.
Your weekend
I've been
was
going nonstop. Packed.
And unpacked.
All unpacked. Not everything is not in its normal place. My apartment looks like this right now. All behind us. This is not my apartment. This is the future SE lab that I will be operating my business out of right here in Shorewood, Wisconsin. So I'm very excited. It's getting places. We got turf down. We got some rubber flooring just laid out. It's looking good. I can't wait for everybody to come up here and see it in person. It's going to be fun.
We're going to plan a live event.
We do. And you know who could come to that live event? And I bet he would try to come to that live event. Maybe the whole crew could come to the live event, but Healthy Roster. Oh, our best friends over there at Healthy Roster. Go check them out at healthyroster.com for all your EMR needs. If you want to talk to any of those folks over at Healthy Roster, give them a shout.
I have a Healthy Roster story.
Oh, give it to me.
I was at work last week, and I work in the non-traditional setting now after 15 years. If this is your first time listening to Candid Athletic Training, a walking urgent care clinic. And so last week we had somebody who came in, and I'm like, oh, so what do you do? While I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this person, they're like, oh, I'm on the board of directors for the PGA. I'm like, oh,
nice.
Like, so you're not important at all.
No.
I'm like, oh, you guys work with Healthy Roster. He's like, I think so. I'm like, no, you do.
No, you do.
You do. I was like, yeah, they're great. They're one of the sponsors, but yeah. But anyways, I was just like, yes. That's when you know.
Look at you making connections.
Yeah. I mean, they work with the PGA. They work with Candid Athletic Training. Do you need any more assurance that they are good at what they do? Candid Athletic Training and the PGA.
Those are two.
And a lot of other fantastic organizations.
Two high-quality professions right there. Love it.
Yeah. This person got hurt playing catch.
Oh, I was going to say
in
playing
work
golf.
Clothes, work shoes after a meeting.
Ooh.
Hey, Abby signed up for a Healthy Roster today.
Nice,
Abby, you better have told them that you heard about them on Candid Athletic Training.
Yes, please.
Please, please, please.
Yeah, if you are going to go over to that Healthy Roster website, or you're going to give those folks a call, make sure you mention Candid Athletic Training. You mention how much we love them and how much you will love them because you listen to this podcast. Ow.
Forever and ever and ever. Also, thank you to Smart Tools. Smart Tools.
The smartest tools you can have in your box. In your box.
In your box.
You know what? They got some BFR cuffs. That's blood flow restriction training.
I know I say this every week, but that's the one thing I miss is the BFR.
Yeah. You'll get back to it. And then they also have a lot of instruments. Instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization. They're pretty great. I use both of those tools often in my life, and I can't wait to use them more.
Yeah.
And you know what? In the future, we're going to keep teasing it. You will be able to get a CEU with us and Smart Tools. You know what would be great? Smart Tools folks come up here to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, put on maybe a little clinic, and then everybody else can participate. That's a Candid Athletic Training member.
Yep.
That could be cool. Or maybe we'll do some kind of online thing. Maybe we'll do a little video. I don't know. But you're going to get some education because we're not just Sour Patch Kids and beer and FMKs.
We are those things, but we're more than that too.
We're not just that.
Next week we're gonna finally, I think, unveil a new sponsor. We have one last I to dot that I haven't gotten around to.
Yeah.
But we have a new sponsor. I just haven't officially. I have to send them the W-9 before it's official.
The new one.
And
it's gonna be a good one.
It's a good organization.
What's a W-9?
It's a big organization. But just for listening to us, you can get a discount on this product. And
it's crazy how quiet.
Not everybody's going to be getting CEUs, but we are going to be raffling off a very good amount of CEUs.
A raffle.
Long story short, we've worked out an agreement with our newest sponsor that they're going to provide us some free CEU opportunities for members. We don't have enough for every single member, so we're going to just raffle them off fairly. And if you are a member right now, you're going to get multiple opportunities to win. The agreement is we are going to get 12 courses.
Wow.
And Kevin and I handpicked the course that you will be getting a free opportunity to do.
So 12 people are going to get
12 people.
This specific course.
Correct.
Nice.
And it is a good amount of CEUs. If I remember correctly. Do you remember, Kevin?
Oh, I don't. Maybe 6?
I thought it was 6. It was either 4 or 6. So
I think it's
12 people are going to get 6 CEUs, but you have to be a member.
You do have to be a member.
And we will raffle it off to members only. So get yourself a membership on the chance that you might need 6 CEUs. Plus, you get to listen to us and get all the other discounts and all the other things. So we're going to start the raffling soon, but we're going to unveil that official sponsor next week.
Do you think we could do an auction instead, and you could be the auctioneer? Could you do an auctioneer voice?
No, I actually would be the worst. I mumble to begin with, so if I tried to go fast...
Oh, no, that might be good. Maybe the mumbling is what they're actually doing.
Yeah. Yes.
I think you have to go to school for it, don't you? Like auctioneer school? And they teach you how to use your mouth and your tongue.
I'm not equipped. Not equipped. So anyways, that's the housekeeping we have for tonight. We actually have a fun show. It might be a little shorter show than we're used to, but I think it might be just tightly compacted, a nice, tight, fun show.
Man, there's so many that's what she said so far. Nobody's coming up with them.
They all. It's there.
Let's go. We need Hannah. KJ, I saw that you had a question of whether or not they'd be CSCS. It could cross over. A lot of these CEU courses that athletic trainers do also crosses over to CSCS. I know in the future, maybe some blood flow restriction training stuff. Maybe we'll just get more. Let's just put it this way. The more people that, particularly with this upcoming sponsor, that we can get on their website, getting interested in their product, maybe buying courses through them, saving some money because you're a Candid Athletic Training member, maybe getting a free course because you're a Candid Athletic Training member, but saving some money, spending your time, quality time with this sponsor, the more likely you're going to get free ones through the Candid Athletic Training podcast.
For sure.
They love us. They already love us. We just got to get them a W-9. Again, I don't know what a W-9 is.
I just need the EIN.
I should know.
And I have it somewhere.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you have it.
You want me to
and I
send
have
it to
it
you right now? I know where that is.
I actually do. I was going to reach out. I'm like, you're busy.
I'm going to do it right now. You just keep talking.
And I might have it saved somewhere. Anyways, enough about that. Let's
I'm not going to do it right now.
Let's start the show.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Dylan wants his G-string. I don't know if
Ain't nothing but a G-string, baby.
where the logo.
That's G thing.
The logo on that G-string. Should it be on the back on like the stamp or should it be on the front? You know, I don't know. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Do you want to get into some kind of thing? Like, what do we do? Segments or something?
Yeah, segments, skits,
Okay.
whatever. Segments. I like segments. Sounds
Actually,
more
no. I want
professional.
to. I've had this for like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I would like everybody to reach out. That is also getting. Have you gotten one of these?
No.
See, and this is what's crazy to me. You're a member of the NATA. You just went to the NATA conference.
I am.
I'm a member of the NATA, and I've gotten at least 5 of these. I kid you not, and at least another 3 to 5 emails. The Oral History Project. And it says on the back, I recently sent you a notice because I need your help. Verification of member information is due for all National Athletic Trainers Association members. According to my records, your member file has not been confirmed. I don't understand how it hasn't been confirmed. I haven't touched it. What do I need to confirm about it? I paid you. That's the confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
We are also collecting stories from our members to
Abby's gotten
memorialize.
4.
Yeah, the history of NATA through the years. Please call to verify your date. And it's from Roger. Roger at the, he's part of the historical commission of the NATA. Roger, what I want to know is, do I really need to confirm my member file, or am I going to have like a 2-hour conversation with you about a story about something? And do you want to know my real stories, or do you want to know when I was a first time AT and it was really tough coming out of school, and it's really important to make sure you pay attention to your fellow ATs and reach out to people and blah 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 blah. No, do you want to hear real stories about when I wanted to lose my effing shit on an athlete?
That's why they come to this podcast,
right? And maybe that's why they haven't sent you one, because they don't know that I'm on this podcast, but they know you're on this
Dylan
podcast.
says it's 3 questions, nothing in depth.
So, but if it's just 3
separate,
questions,
it's separate from a membership.
all right. I still haven't done it. I don't know if
Wait.
I'm gonna do it. Should I do it, Dylan?
Then
Dylan,
they
tell
charge
me.
you $500 for an oral history?
What? Come on now. See, and that is what I was worried about, is that I'm going to get on the phone with this person and they're going to be like, oh, we'd love to feature you in whatever. If you give us $500, I've already given you whatever 200 and whatever amount of dollars to be a member, and now I'm going to give you another 500. If you're not listening, NATA, everybody's complaining about how much money you charge everybody. Stop it. Okay, on to the next stuff.
On to the next ones. Oh.
I ate Chipotle today, and it is sitting.
It's burning.
It is burning.
The last year, I felt like they've gone up in the spice factor.
So, what? Okay, what's your Chipotle order?
Chicken bowl.
Keep going. What else you put on it?
All right.
Yeah. Go down the line.
I'm a brown and a black.
Brown and a black.
Brown rice, black beans, bowl, chicken, corn. Nope, sorry. Mild.
All right.
Lettuce, cheese,
Mm-hmm.
with the salad dressing, the vinaigrette.
With the vinaigrette.
And if they don't have the vinaigrette, then I will get sour cream.
Interesting.
Chips and queso.
Gotcha. Yeah, we got the chips and queso today too.
You know, when
my wife yelled
when
at me because I started putting a little bit of queso on my burrito, and she yelled
"What
at me.
are you doing?" What was I gonna say?
Okay. Oh no. Next question. Queso, their Chipotle queso.
It started off really weird. Like the first time you have it, you're like, "This just is different," and then after a while, you're like, "I'm fine with it."
All right. You're fine with it, or you like it?
It's not as good as Qdoba's queso, in my opinion.
Hot frickin' take.
No, it's the only thing
Okay.
The Qdoba world.
You're very right.
But the Qdoba people will
You're still
argue
gonna
about
get
the queso. Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell, but we're facing a different way. This is all the stuff I still can't unpack because the other room of my next business adventure is not done yet. And Chad's always looking out the window and like, maybe this time he won't get distracted. Still getting distracted.
Turn around. I was like, oh. Well, actually, part of it is we got a light and it's reflecting right off the window, and it was like,
oh, is it?
Kind of, yeah. Well, it's fine.
Maybe somebody's
The
just
light's
video
right
recording
there.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what was I going to say about queso? Would you? This is
going to lead into
totally not athletic training related. This is more just Chad Henneberry related.
Oh.
Do you have a Mount Rushmore of like quesos?
No.
No. Okay.
Actually, I don't.
I would like you to make that.
Do you?
I don't. But
yeah,
I started working on one, and the reason is because
that's a great question.
Okay, the next time.
Fine, let's put it out there.
Yeah.
Let's put it on the social media right now.
Go for it. So, not my local Pick and Save, but I'll get it at my other one. But at our local Pick and Save, there is a queso that is Kroger, like that's just their generic brand. That is amazing.
Really?
I think they're just it's basically the cheapest queso you can get. I think it's great.
Do you want me on the social media? Do you want me to put their Mount Rushmore or just what's your favorite? And we'll just
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite queso? All right.
Yeah. What's your favorite queso? Maybe there's gonna be some great restaurants. I have a personal favorite of salsa now. I know my favorite salsa of all time.
Brand?
Not brand.
Place?
It's from a restaurant, and it's from
low key.
No, I thought you were gonna say local.
No.
Low key what?
Low key, I might have to go with Chili's.
Sure.
I love Chili's chips and queso, or their skillet queso, which got the beef in it, and also their salsa. I low key really like Chili's.
Bet your ass you do.
And I know it's can be like a very rundown chain.
I think me and you have gone to Chili's a few times in our day and gotten some of that stuff.
I'm fine with Chili's. We actually just we have like points built up on one of our cards, and we're like, let's just get a Chili's gift card.
There you go. My favorite salsa of all time, it's at a little restaurant at the La Quinta Resort in La Quinta, California, which is right outside of Palm Springs. Me and the wife went there for honeymoon. There's a Mexican restaurant at the resort.
La Quinta.
I could have drank that stuff. It was amazing. It was the perfect amount of like spice, the perfect amount of like kind of smoky, roasty taste. It was not for me. I don't like chunky salsas. I like a little bit smoother. Like, oh my God, it was great.
Hannah, welcome to the show.
Hi, Hannah. Welcome back.
Hannah, you did the right thing. So
it's Qdoba.
Block out all the bullshit on the social media, Hannah. You did what you thought was best. When you lay down at night, you can think about it, okay? So Kevin, you missed it because you're not on social media.
Oh, okay.
Hannah had a situation where she had to tell somebody they shouldn't go back into play, and it like caused some angst on social media, and fuck them all, Hannah. Fuck them. You did the best. You did the right thing.
Unfortunately,
the
Hannah,
queso.
That's why I'm not on a lot of social media. Sorry.
All right. Did I ever tell you about the place in Youngstown, Ohio, that instead of salsa, they put coleslaw down in front of you?
Gotcha.
Your chips and coleslaw?
No. What?
There's a restaurant.
What?
There's a restaurant in Youngstown, Ohio that we always used to stay. We used to stay outside of Youngstown. But
I would have walked out.
you have it the first time, you're like, what the hell are you doing with the coleslaw in front of
out.
my chips? And then you have a bite and you're like, it's not terrible.
I would have walked out.
And then you do it again and you're like, all right.
You putting mayonnaise on your French fries now?
No.
I'd walk out. Coleslaw instead of salsa? Oh,
It's got to be like it's got to be a creamy mayonnaise based one. It's so weird, salty sweet. I don't know.
I don't like coleslaw. My number 2 favorite salsa of all time.
Oh, you do have a Mount Rushmore.
I don't. I know it 2 now. Cafe Corazon right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Sure.
Because they give you multiple. Oh, I got 3.
So just finish it off and give me a Rushmore here.
Well, okay. The Cafe Corazon's definitely up there. Their green will sometimes, their verde will like knock your socks off.
We went there for the first time just a couple weeks ago.
Did you go to the Bayview one?
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor and go to the
original.
original.
The one on Kinnickinnick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But try going to the original and see if you are like, nah, the original's better.
Is it?
I think so.
Where's the original?
River West.
Oh.
Kind of by Collectivo and stuff. But
Mondays they have like a mole special, and we can never do it because we're here. And I was like, damn, I'll never have your mole. That's the only day of the week they offer like a mole. And I was like,
maybe one day we change the podcast day.
We were talking about.
We probably will. My third is Bel Air.
I do. We just went to Bel Air last week with some people.
The fact that they give you 3 different salsas, they all taste great.
The queso fundido.
Now, the only complaint I have about that is they never give you enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Never give you enough. Can't get enough.
So there's the AT Ice Cream Club, which I should be a charter member, and I don't post pictures about my ice cream. I just eat it. There's an AT Coffee Club. We're going to start the goddamn AT Queso Club.
Boom.
Shall we?
I'm
putting you in charge of that. Twitter.
How am I going to do it?
AT Queso Club.
Oh, we got Mount Rushmore quesos.
Right.
Hacienda, Colorado.
All this talk.
Kitchen, the queso my friend's mom makes. I love it. Queso my friend's mom
Everyone's
makes.
so damn hungry. We're just going to get into our FMK because it ties in.
Let's do it.
So we're going to start with FMK. We never start with FMK because we always save the dirty talk for later in the show, but we're talking food. For F,
dirty right away.
For F, Marry, Kill this week, we're gonna talk about if you had how do we phrase this? If you're at work and we offered you services.
What kind of services?
Services. You have to F one, marry one, kill one. Okay.
What? Okay. What kind of services?
I forgot which 3 we decided on.
Chef.
So you can have a chef. You can have
a person of the night.
A masseuse. And you can have what did we decide? The scribe. Thank you. So you can have those 3 options. There was a 4th option, but we had to make it 3. So you have access to at work a chef. You have access at work, or maybe not like right at work, but if you want to use it at the very end of your shift or whatever. But every day you can use this service. So we'll give you chef service, we'll give you a masseuse service, and we will give you a scribe service.
Kayla's on it.
So, what did she say?
Kayla, marry scribe, F the masseuses, wink, and then kill the chef.
All right, let's leave the Cleveland Browns out of this discussion, everyone. The Houston
Texan Browns.
Yeah. We're going to do it appropriately here.
Jesus Christ.
Should we tell them what the other one was? We cut or no?
You see the fight, all the fights that are happening too?
No.
Oh my God. Aaron Donald almost killed a guy with a helmet.
Oh, I did see that.
Jesus. Yeah. And he's just going to play for week 1. What is going on in the world?
The other option we thought about was like having a butler or like a cleaning person to clean up after you. But we thought,
No, the other 3 made me like, I don't know which one.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Why don't you go first?
Okay. All right. I am going to 150%.
Wow. Damn Teed.
Garen Damn Teed. Remember that kid?
No.
No? Do you remember the track kid? His first name was Garen.
No.
Oh, really? Okay. And then his last name was T or something like that. And he said he was going to name his first kid Garen and then Damn and then Teed. Okay. That was actually probably before you were taking care of track. That's
it was when you were running there?
No, it was right after. I think I might have still been a student. So you might have been.
I was too focused on baseball.
Yeah. But, I'm going to marry the chef.
Hold on, Garen?
Yeah.
No. Right. You're going to marry the chef.
I'm going to marry the chef. Maybe his name was something Teed, but he was going to name his kid Garen. So that his name was guaranteed.
I would do that 100%. If your last name is Teed, you have to.
Instead, you went Bennett Henneberry. And God damn it, there's so many N's and there's so many double letters. And oh my gosh, 2 N's, 2 T's, 2 R's, and a Y.
Scantrons for the win.
So, I'm 100% marrying the chef.
Okay.
I think if I always had food ready for me at work and it was thought out, tasty, somebody that knew what the hell they were doing. I'm not a bad cook, but I'm not a good cook. Oh my God, I think I'd be just this much happier of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Now in my life right now, I don't have to do a lot of notes. I don't see 20 different people in a day. I only see, we'll just say 5 to 10 people in a day. And my notes are very abbreviated because I don't deal with insurance. And so I don't have to make sure that every little nuance is hit there. I just go through what I want to. And so I'm going to kill the scribe. If you talked to me 5 years earlier, I might have married the scribe. But right now I'm killing the scribe. There was sometimes I would be doing notes for an hour and a half to 2 hours after my day, if it was a bad day. Actually, so I'll get to it, but. So
he's got a black book. Yeah. He just pulled out his little black book here.
Look,
you're probably listening to this on audio form, but
little black book.
Kevin's got a little black book with a bunch of numbers in it, and I don't want to know what's in there.
There's a lot of numbers in here.
How many massages are in that book?
So that means I'm going to F the massage because you don't need a massage every day. As wonderful as it would be to have a massage every day, you don't need a massage every day. I need it every once in a while. Oh, that sounds bad. That means no, I'm still gonna go with it because you're just not getting effing every day. You're not. I'm not 22 anymore. So I'm gonna F the massage because I think. How about this? If you get it every day, it starts becoming a little you know what? I get it every day, and so it's not this special occasion. But if you're going to get it, maybe 3, once, something every 6 months,
twice, 3 times a lady.
Ooh, is it good? No, I'm gonna do this. Watch. I'm gonna show you some. It doesn't matter. Look at this. So see that?
Those are all the massage numbers?
Nah, these are my notes from years.
Oh,
years of being in baseball. This is 2 years of baseball. Of every single day, I wrote down what I did with every single person and the comment they made, what we did, what we changed about their rehab, and then I would write down the pitch counts. I'd write down who came into the game. This is
what size font is that? That's a size 3.
Yeah, I know.
I can't.
Right?
I have bad handwriting, but
I can't write like this anymore. I tried one day. I can't do it.
Kevin's handwriting has gotten bigger with his age.
Oh yeah.
The font size is literally this
big. Yeah. But I could fit this in my back pocket. Dave Yeager is the one that got me doing this. Look at this though. This is actually bringing the whole story back. These are me and my video scout guy in minor leagues trying to figure out his fantasy football name, his team name.
What, you got any good ones on there?
Booty Cheeks Express? No?
Who is
the
that?
Milwaukee
Josh
Booty
Booty?
Cheeks? The Major League
Was
Booty
his last
Cheeks?
name Booty?
Nope.
What's up with the booty cheeks? Is that
So clapping booty cheeks. So my video guy was hilarious. His name's Shirag. He's actually in one of my fantasy football leagues. And one of our players, so he would sit down with the players and he would watch film with them because he was the video guy.
Yeah.
Can you pull up this game, this inning, whatever? And, say the guy the player wants to know, was that really a strike? Like, I need to know if that pitch was a strike. And then they'd watch the film, and then the player would go, "Oh man, that's booty cheeks." And so the video guy just started saying it all the time. So it became his nickname.
It was like his tagline.
It just became like what we all called him. And it's living in infamy for sure. But scribe used to be, I would have needed a scribe back in the day. But no, I'm marrying that chef. God, I want some chef. What, are we glitching?
Apparently.
Oh, shut up.
Okay. So you're effing the masseuse.
I'm effing that masseuse.
You're killing the scribe.
Massage therapist, by the way. It's not a masseuse.
All right. A massage parlor. All right. So here we go. I think I have to actually marry the scribe. I'm gonna marry the scribe. Not in my current role. My current role, I very rarely need to do anything. I do very little note taking.
Yeah.
I do none.
Zero.
I just have to click yes or no on like 3 or 4 different things. But in the traditional setting, I think that's why we partner with Healthy Roster, because they have a talk to text feature on their EMR. I think that's super useful.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be super useful to be able to just do whatever you're going to do with an athlete, have somebody else type it up, and then you just move along. I think the notes are probably the number one most frustrating part of the job duties themselves.
Yeah.
Like, there are other things that are frustrating about athletic training, but in terms of what you have to do, injury notes and all the documentation is at the top of the worst part of the job that you actually have to do. It's worse than the cleaning.
It is.
I can't even think of any other parts of the job that I hate. So, like, the hours and the schedule changes, that's not like something you do. It's something you have to put up with. But in terms of your actual tasks, documentation is number one, in my opinion. So I'll marry the thing that makes that part of my job the best.
Okay.
In the traditional setting, I have zero need for it right now in my current role, but this is about the people. So I will F the chef. I'll F the chef for sure.
What the fuck happened?
Hopefully we're back. Oh,
here we go. I got something over here.
Yeah, but is that before or after?
No, it's right. It's right now. Here, I picked this up, and everybody can see me fanning myself.
Okay.
Look at that.
Do we have anybody
and
on?
We're back. Are you guys back?
Sorry about that. We'll have to edit that shit right out. So, anyways, I'm marrying the scribe to eliminate the worst part of the job. I'm going to F the chef because I fantasize about my food all day, every day. The anticipation. And it would be so nice to just give an order. And then I think it's just like I am so used to being able or having to eat I think the hard part about eating is still trying to find the time to sit down and eat it.
That's true.
I was such
All that food would
I
go
was
to
such
waste.
a like, hey, I'll just have a shake, I'll just have a bar. I don't need something special, but it would be nice. And then I guess maybe it's part of it's like if you have a chef, you can like carve out the perfect time and not have to worry about it.
Have you ever done like a meal like service?
I mean, other than Isogenics?
No, meaning like, full meals. They
at work or at home.
either one.
We did HelloFresh for
something like that.
We did HelloFresh like trial period like for a month.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, we've dabbled once.
What about?
In fact, we should try and find a sponsor for this
what?
show to be able to offer discounts to athletic trainers, because a meal, I think that would be a service that a lot of, if you're on the live stream, let us know if you would be interested in, if we were able to find a discount on, like, do people use that service? If you're an athletic trainer,
let us know.
is that something that would benefit you, is if we could get you a discount on something like that? Because those are the kind of things that we want to incorporate into our show to make the profession better.
If we could make something like a HelloFresh, I think there's like Blue Apron, there's all these ones.
There's a ton.
I mean, but tell us if you use them. If you use them, then we can show evidence that athletic trainers use this service.
Yeah.
We want to get more athletic trainers.
So that's going to go on our list of.
What about like the pre-made stuff?
Have you done all that stuff?
No, I've never done it.
So you want the like delivered, ready to eat kind of thing,
or even you know how like you can pick up 10 meals that are just ready to get reheated. We'll just say,
that's kind of
like.
Well, no, because HelloFresh, you still have to mix and cook
it,
but it's pretty laid out.
It's simplified. You don't have to go to the grocery store. I mean, like it's pretty good.
I have not done the completely ready to just heat and. I mean, other than going to the grocery store and buying a frozen meal,
right?
Which I do now for work. If I'm running behind, like I'm like, all right, I'll just stop and get a microwave meal.
Do you ever just go and get a whole chicken, just bring it into work?
No,
just start chewing on it.
No, I should. So therefore, I'm gonna kill the masseuse. You know what? This body's too tight. I'm just kidding. You know what? I don't mind just using a foam roller or a trigger point ball and moving on. Or I think part of the fun of athletic training is if you are doing a rehab with someone while they're doing an exercise and you're supervising, maybe I'll just lay down and I'll roll out and watch you do your exercises. I'll multitask.
I've been there.
So I don't need somebody to lock me up for a couple minutes and rub me down. Not my thing.
What if it was at the end of the day and you had more time in your day?
Yeah, that's a major if.
What if part of your job was the last hour once a week you had to get a massage? Would it benefit your life?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
100%. Well, what are the benefits of massage? Increased lymphatic flow.
It just feels good.
Soft tissue mobilization. Yeah, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
Hands on bodies.
So yeah, like, can we incorporate that?
Yeah, we can do that. We can figure that out.
Should we find a massage?
How about every athletic trainer that works for the Candid Athletic Training podcast and gets us a sponsor? I'll come in and massage you personally.
Yep, for sure. Okay, that took. I mean, we're at 40 minutes in. We just did our first segment. Remember, I said this is going to be a nice, tight segment.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do our friend or foe. I got to look this up.
Well, by the way, Abby is one of the founding members or founders of the ice cream group or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Our Abby.
I know.
Our Abby.
They just don't know how much ice cream I can put down in a week. So on social media, this is a conversation from last week, our friend or foe. We talked about kits and things that break down. And so we asked the question, friend or foe, and we've talked about this way before. The kit strap, the one that you to carry.
Yep.
Do you use it? Is that a friend or foe?
That's on my memories from 3 years ago.
Sour Patch Kids ice cream. Friend or foe, the strap on your kit.
Obviously depends on the kit, Chad. Foe.
Foe.
A foe. I have always, anytime there's been a strap on a kit that I've had, I've removed it. Now.
I'm in the same boat.
If there was maybe a company, maybe a local company that made a really good strap for a kit and it didn't just break and it didn't just get in the way, I might use that strap. But who knows if there's a company like that in Muskego, Wisconsin. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say faux.
I say faux too. On social media, we had some voters today. 64% said friend. 36% said faux. I think Hannah said her strap is definitely one of her friends. I think she was insinuating something. I would rather... Yeah. The number of times I would wheel my... I can't think of a certain situation where I'd want to carry it over my shoulder.
This is my next question.
How do you walk like that?
Yeah, it's tough. That like big square duffel that's just like, yeah. When you take your strap off your kit.
Strap off.
When the strap is off, not on, strap off. Do you keep it in the kit? Do you find a little spot for it?
Unfortunately, yes.
Just in case.
Just because of my OCD.
You can't lose it.
It's
part of the kit.
1 year, I cut. So there's like there's that strap, but then there's also like the hand, like the one that you lay Velcro together and then you can pick it up. There's two, right?
That strap sucks.
One time I cut it off.
Yes, me too.
Because it just gets in the way.
One of the best features of a,
removable
company in Muskego, Wisconsin. Yeah, straps, foes, get them out of here.
All right. So, I mean, that's just a quick hitter. I don't know. It's a fun conversation, and Kevin and I are obviously having some fun. We've been talking a lot about kits. We're hoping to have another sponsor soon.
Kits.
With a really fun local company that's brand new to sports medicine in terms of making. We just have to figure out what we want to do with them.
I think it's going to be fun.
We're going to have some videos and
stuff. I
think
you guys are going to like it.
So, yeah, you guys are going to like it. They got some pretty cool stuff. We should reach out to them soon. What's up?
Then he found their fans only account.
Who? We have fans?
No. It's only fans, Abby. Anyway, what's next?
Oh, it's time for our fat.
Fatty, fat.
We talked about this last week. We gave you a week to prepare. Or if you just listened to the audio version this morning, we gave you a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
But last week we said we were going to do Step Brothers this week.
Step Brothers?
And we're going to just stick to the brothers.
Brennan? Let's go.
Brennan and what's John C. Reilly's character's name?
What is his name?
It's been
Stuart?
so long.
No. Now I'm blanking.
I got it here. Dale.
Oh
Brennan and Dale.
Jinx, owe me a Coke.
Jinx. I love Michael Keaton. That's from another podcast. When they do that, they say, I love Michael Keaton.
So, Dale and Brennan. All right.
God dang. What a good. I mean, all right, where is it? We always have to look big picture here. Where does this rank in terms of movies for you? Like, are you a fan?
Movies? Or
is it one of your comedies? Yeah. Is it in your top 25 favorite comedies?
Oh, yes.
Is it in your top 10? It's tough.
Yes.
All right, how about this?
It's not top 5. It's 100% not top 5.
Is it a top 5 Will Ferrell movie?
Yes.
I don't know.
Really? Okay, give me 4 others.
Anchorman.
Yep, that's up there.
Old School.
Yep.
A lot of people would say Elf.
A lot of people would, yes.
I wouldn't.
I would not either. Top 5, not.
I'm trying to think of other Will Smith or Will Ferrell movies.
I don't think he's ever had a movie with Will Smith.
That would be awesome.
Think he'd slap him?
Old School, Anchorman.
All right.
The other guys.
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights for sure. Yep. Keep going.
What do you think of Blades of Glory?
I prefer Blades of Glory. That's probably a hot take, but I prefer Blades of Glory than Step Brothers.
Whoa.
Get outside. I'm inside your face.
Whoa.
You're like a 15-year-old girl, but not hot.
I'm not even gonna give you the ones that are like not that funny. Zoolander.
Nope.
Okay. Get Hard.
Nope. I actually didn't like that movie.
Yeah.
I thought he tried too hard.
Yeah. See, I agree. Oh, he is in The Internship. I like that movie.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. The Campaign. Have you ever seen it?
Nope.
Okay. How about? He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's
Jesus Christ.
So all right,
What?
so I've got semi-pro for sure. So it's probably around 6 for me.
Okay.
6, and then Elf at 7.
Do you Wedding Crashers?
I don't consider that. He's like, it's just a cameo.
See, and that's what's tough about him. Because some of the funniest movies he's been in, he has not been the guy in it.
The other guys?
The other guy.
With him and Wahlberg? It's just the desk pop scene is really legendary.
Definitely, to me, not Step Brother. It's not.
Okay,
it's not
Step Brothers. Oh, man. Step Brothers, Blades of Glory I really liked.
That's interesting.
I think Step Brothers is probably 6 for me.
Really? In no particular order: Anchorman, Step Brothers, Old School, Talladega Nights.
For sure, Old School, Anchorman, Talladega Nights. That's 3.
Yeah.
So maybe it's Mount Rushmore, maybe 4. So it's like that, Blades of Glory, other guys are the next tier.
All right.
It's like a round 2, like a tier-based drafting.
All right. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. Well, what do we got?
All right, so we're doing Dale versus Brennan. Tell me who you think would make a better athletic trainer.
All right. Dale. Drums.
Hand-eye coordination.
Gosh, he's a little bit more of the aggressor. I mean, I think he's got the upfront attitude versus a little the passive side of Brennan.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's got the raw sex appeal, apparently, which all athletic trainers have. I don't care who you are. When you're standing there in khakis in a polo, raw sex appeal. He's always wearing a sweatband. I don't know if you ever caught that. Always has a sweatband just in case you need to. And he keeps the fingers and the hands not sweaty when you're playing the drums.
Do you want to know what they'd both be really good at?
What's that?
Injury evaluation. We'll ask
Together.
the questions. We'll ask the questions here.
So, I think Dale also. Let's see here. I think Dale had the golf club. No, did Dale have the baseball bat? Both of them had an instrument of death when they hit each other.
He's the one that's a little bit more welcoming. He obviously they're coming to his house. They're coming into his area.
Unwelcoming. What do you mean?
Well, at some point,
unwelcoming.
You're right. Well, at first, but then at some point you break down.
So
it's like if you have a freshman and so you're like, "Hey, are you sure you really need to be in here week 1?" You need to kind of.
Yeah, he would be good. He would be very good at that. You stay out of this room. You stay out of my office. Do not come in my office and do not touch my lunch. If you touch my lunch, I will kill you.
Yeah, it's okay to have boundaries as an athletic trainer.
He's pretty good at it. He's not really good at the facts, though. He's not. He makes things up a lot.
That's a good point.
I'm pretty sure when he's given a tour to Brennan, he said the house was built in 1782 by Colonel Custard or something like that. He thinks he's a learned doctor. His father is a learned doctor, but he is not. Brennan.
He's the dreamer.
He is a dreamer.
He's kind of like
He's a little bit of a soft soul. All right.
Voice of an angel. Is that going to help anywhere?
Angel.
It's like a cross between Fergie and Jesus.
He's opportunistic. You know, who would get a samurai sword signed by, what was his name? Oh, the guy from American Idol. What's the guy's name from American Idol? Not the
Randy Jackson.
Yeah, Randy Jackson. Why did you get Randy Jackson to sign a sword? I mean, if you see Randy Jackson, you have to have him sign something. Very opportunistic. I think you have to be like that as an athletic trainer. You have to take the time you've been given, and when you have the time to do something, you do it. Is one of them? So Dale doesn't do much.
I'm not calling him Dad.
Dale doesn't do much for himself. Brennan at least makes his own food. One of the opening credits, I think he's making his own nachos in the microwave.
Is he?
Yeah.
I should have rewatched.
Dale is basically, he tells Nancy that she needs to make him sandwiches, and he needs to have pancakes every morning.
He gets a little bossy.
He's a little bossy. He's a little athlete-like, you know?
Yeah, he's not the caretaker. He wants to be taken care of.
But when the moment comes that he needs to stand up to, say, a bully, Brennan's a little more like, hey, dude, you got to go. We got to go this way. No, Dale doesn't like going down that street because he's going to get beat up and he's got to eat poop. He's kind of a pushover that way. I'm going Brennan.
What do you say on the live stream? If you're a live streamer.
Live streamers. Give us, who do you think?
I need some quotes here.
You need some quotes.
Dale.
I think that's how you spell Dale.
So you're saying who?
I'm going to go Brennan. I wonder if it's two N's. I don't know.
Man.
Although, here we go. Well, all right. The bunk bed scene.
Yeah, all the room for activities.
When Brennan has the smallest scratch in the world on his arm, Dale is freaking out.
That's a no-go.
Brennan also is like, oh my gosh. And then, his stepdad slaps him and he goes, ouch.
This is actually this is my favorite quote.
Go.
Suppose Nancy sees me coming out of the shower and decides to come on to me. I'm looking good, got a luscious V of hair growing through my chest pubes down to my ball fro. She takes one look at me and goes, oh my God, I've had the old bull, now I want the young calf. And she grabs me by the wiener. Shut the fuck up.
Grabs me by the wiener.
Oh, Dale.
It's a hilarious movie. How's that not in your top 5 of Will Ferrell
It might
movies?
be. It might be.
Although I don't think it's in my top 10 of funniest movies. I'm convinced now.
No, it's not.
Because if it's in my top 3 of Will Ferrell movies, it can't be in my top 10 of all time. It's just impossible. There's too many funny things out there.
Oh, God.
What do you got next?
Hold on. I got to.
Oh, you got to make a decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with. I think I got to go with John C. Reilly.
Really? Dale.
I think I'm going to go with Dale.
Dale's a better name. Brennan. No offense to any Brennans out there.
You said Brennan?
Brennan.
What was the main reason you said?
I mean, I think Dale freaks out too much. I think Dale is not as self-sufficient as Brennan.
Yeah, but Brennan is like such a whiny, like, give me what I want.
Oh, you know what, though? Dale comes in and he says, hey, you know what? Get your feet off the couch. And then he goes upstairs. He knows that Brennan touched his drum kit. And he comes back downstairs. Why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops. I know that Cops is on at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So he's got a plan. I mean, he knows the schedule. He knows the schedule.
Give me Brennan.
Me too.
No, give me Dale. Give me Dale. Give me
Dale.
We'll put it up. We'll put it up for a vote. All right.
Well, we got.
Did any of the live streamers say anything?
Nah, they don't.
They're just talking about Megamind.
Yeah, I don't know. They did some quotes.
All right.
I'm so not.
All right. Let's do our featured topic.
Let's go. Megamind. That's why.
I don't even know what Megamind is.
I think it's animated. Pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I think it was probably at a lull in your animated adventure.
All right.
Oh.
So for our featured topic, we're going to play a little game here.
A game. Tic-tac-toe?
Tic-tac, no.
Oh. Monopoly?
Monopoly, no.
Catan.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
All right, so here we go. We hinted at this last week.
Okay.
We're going to take a peek through the history books of athletic training. Because you can never know where you're actually going to go unless you know where you've been.
That was very insightful.
Is there any? Yeah. You might actually be able to get CEUs for this episode here.
There we go.
So, Kevin, I have 7.
7. Count them 7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not the goat.
What's 7?
7.
7. 7. A little 2, a little 4, a little 2, 4, 6, a little 1, 4, 2.
I got products. 7 common.
7.
Common, very, very, very common things found in or around the athletic trainers world.
Oh, in the world. Yeah. Okay.
And I want you to tell me when they were invented.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just start off here.
Yep.
What year was the Ace bandage
Hannah got me.
invented?
Ace bandage. Ace bandage.
The official starting point of the 6-inch double.
When did the 6-inch double get invented?
The funny thing is, I actually have the inventors too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. If you're on the live stream, don't be looking this shit up.
I feel like this is going to be.
I want you to guess.
I feel like this is going to be.
Give me your best guess on the live stream.
An old one.
Ace bandages. What year?
We've been wrapping humans for a long time with bandages that need to be a little more elastic. When did elasticity get a little more? 19.
No, this is the 6-inch double was.
Oh.
I'm answering the live stream.
Oh.
Sorry.
19. When was the First World War? 1929.
Kevin says 1929. We got a lot of 48s, 47.
All right. What do we got?
Okay. The correct answer, the Ace bandage, was invented by Oscar O.R. Schweidetsky.
Oh.
Schwidedzky.
A ski.
1918.
Ooh.
1918.
I was so going to say 1919. And then I went a little further.
Yeah.
But I said World War I, didn't I?
Yeah.
1918.
All right, here we go. Number 2.
Things always get invented during wars out of necessity.
Well, that was actually, I'm glad you said that because that was going to be one of my points later. It's amazing. But you've got it. All right, ready?
Yep.
Item number 2. What year was the foam roller invented?
Oh. And did you patent it, and are you a billionaire?
The foam roller.
The foam roller. See, now we're definitely...
I'll tell you who invented it.
Yeah, tell me.
His name is Sean Gallagher.
Sean Gallagher. Not the comedian. I'm going to go...
The foam roller. Get your guesses in on foam roller.
1977.
Kevin says 1977.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 1492. 2002. Foam roller invented in 2002. Kayla says 1492. Nate says 1989. 1976. 1990. The correct answer. Sean Gallagher invented the foam roller in 1987.
Oh, another 10 years off.
1987. Kayla said 1990. She was close.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why? You know why? It's because it took that long for people to do this activity called yogging. Jogging? I don't know. It might be a soft J. I don't know.
Colleen Early said 1978. All right, here we go. Item number 3.
Yeah.
When was athletic tape invented?
Ooh.
Athletic tape. Good old-fashioned athletic tape. I don't have a specific name, but I can tell you that Johnson & Johnson invented it.
Johnson & Johnson?
Or has the patent on it. So.
19.
So here's what you got to ask yourself. You got to ask yourself.
Do I?
Was tape out before or after the ace bandage?
The NATA.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think is older, the ace bandage or white tape?
The bandage. Ace bandage. I think. And so I'm going to go, and this was my guess. 1927.
Oh, you said the exact same thing that Colleen said.
Oh. Nice, Colleen. I said 1927.
So
give the folks
we have
a
some
second.
27. We got some 26s. Zach says 25. Everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
We'll give you another. Abby, you should know all of these. You were around. That's what they're saying on the live stream. Okay.
Abby.
So the ace bandage we established was invented in 1918. For those of you that said that athletic tape came out afterwards, you are incorrect. It came out before the ace bandage.
What?
The correct year, Johnson & Johnson invented athletic tape or patented it in 1899.
What?
1899.
We still don't know how to tear it.
We still can't rip it with our teeth. Okay.
Oh, my God.
All right, so this next one might be a little tricky. And I'll give you a little bit of the background story, but let's do this. We'll do the current version.
Yeah.
The current version of a resistance band.
The current version of a resistance band.
So the resistance band started as a different product, and then it morphed into the current day resistance band. And I have the original start date, and I have the date that it became like a, what would you call it? A rubbery resistance band.
Yeah, because I would imagine they used to use like springs and things like
That's
that.
correct.
Yeah.
It started as like a spring loaded, like you had to pull apart the strings, and that's where the concept came. I can give you the start date there.
And people even use that in like the 80s, in the 90s.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say the current
version
resistance band as we know it.
Yes.
Was invented or patented in well, I'll go 1968.
All right, we got some good guesses. We have a 1970, we have a 1989, we have a 1950, we have a 2005,
surgical tubing,
1920.
That's a good idea. Tourniquets.
All right, so by my research, and again, this is just Google, so
don't blame Chad, blame Google.
So the original steel
69,
like the springs,
yeah,
that concept 1851.
Oh, I was going to say 71.
1851.
Okay. Right.
And then there was another version in 1895.
Freaking Civil War.
Okay, then the current version was established. Somebody named Raymond Nelson.
Raymond
Nelson or Nilsson. I can't tell if it's an E or an I. I wrote it down.
Because he wrote
Nilsson or Nelson. Raymond. Invented the current state of resistance band using the current like rubbery latex, whatever you want to call it. 1940. 1940.
Nice job, Raymond.
All right. You ready for number 5?
Ready.
Sterile dressings or gauze. When was the gauze pad invented? Sterile dressing.
For sure sterile.
Sterile. Sterile dressing / gauze.
When did we start having sterile things?
There's a long story. I did medical gloves, like examination gloves, and there was a huge story about it. I decided not to go with that one.
All right. Sterile gauze. I'm going to go. Actually, I'm going to go 18.
Kevin's going to the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla said 1776.
No chance.
Right when they came across.
1867.
What'd you say?
1867.
1867 for Kevin on the gauze sterile dressings. Dylan says 1902. We're just going to give him another minute.
Yeah, 1902. Sailed the ocean blue.
Yeah.
1492.
Colleen Early says 1861. Zach says 1880.
Will Ferrell's not in that movie, right?
The inventor of sterile dressings or gauze,
Give it to me.
the patent owner, Robert Wood Johnson.
Ooh, 3 names.
You
That's
know it's
old.
good.
That's old.
He's also probably an assassin. If you have 3 names, if you like assassinate someone.
How about his name is Wood Johnson?
Wood Johnson.
His name is Robert. So
Dick.
Rob.
He goes by Dick. Dick
Bob,
Wood Johnson.
Bob Wood Johnson.
He invented the gauze or the sterile dressing in 1887.
Oh.
Kevin's having fun with this.
1887?
1887. We have 2 left.
God, I'm like I got 3 of the numbers right.
All right. Item number 6.
Okay.
There's 2 dates on this one that I have.
Yeah. Which one is it?
We'll go with the modern format for the AED.
AED.
So I think the first date is the ones with the pads that you had to put on the chest, and it's plugged in.
Right.
The second date is the wireless version.
The portable AED.
Yeah, so the portable AED. What year was the portable AED?
Portable AED.
Invented by...
Yeah, give me his name. Or her name.
Patented by Claude Beck.
Claude Van Damme, huh?
Claude Beck. What do you think here? The portable AED.
I'm going to go 1951.
Kevin says 1951. Nate says 1979.
We got a 1981.
Dylan says 1981. When did the Bee Gees release Staying Alive?
Probably like 71.
All right. So the history of the AED, the original version,
Yeah.
the first version, the not portable, was invented in 1947.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. Wow. All right.
The portable version came out 1978.
Dang.
So I think Nate was 1 year off on that. 1978.
And you know what?
I was born.
Guess what? Bee Gees, Staying Alive. 1977.
Oh, that was a good year.
That was a good year.
All right, last one.
Last one, number 7.
And there's a little history to this, but let's go with the Splint.
Oh.
The Sam Splint.
The Sam Splint. It's a little more modern, I feel like. I feel like it just used to be, go find 2 pieces of wood.
Well, I can tell you, we'll tell you the entire history of the Splint.
Okay. So I'm going to guess Sam Splint came out in 1986.
86, Kevin says. Any other guesses on the live stream?
2005, 1969, 1995.
So the history of the Splint is definitely tied into wartime as well.
Definitely.
So the original Splint was called a Thomas Splint. It's one of those ones you see in the old war movies where they're laying in the bed and they got their leg elevated and it's just hanging.
Yeah.
It's like they got, whatever, and then the fabric's hanging down. You just put your leg up there.
Sure.
So that's called the Thomas Splint.
Not to be confused with the Thomas test.
Yeah, the Thomas Splint was invented in 1916 by Hugh Owen Thomas.
1916.
1916 by Hugh Owen Thomas, but that's not what we're debating here.
I would have thought that would have been Civil War time.
Yeah.
Okay.
1916?
I would have thought that would have been invented in the Civil War.
Yeah, no, that's World War One.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
The Sam Splint came, I believe it's after the Korean War.
Oh, I'm way off.
By Dr. Sam Shenberry? Dr. Sam Splint.
Dr. Sam Henneberry?
Okay, so I think he, I got a couple dates written down here. So it's going to be a little confusing. The patent, the official, he started a business 1984.
Whoa.
So I think he had started working on it in the war in 1970, but he finished it and finalized it in 1984.
Dang, I was really close.
Yeah, you had said
86.
86, yeah.
But that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Everybody's like, why are we doing these Thomas Splints? Why don't we just get a Sam Splint?
So let's go in chronological order here.
There should be a Chad Splint. Brian Splints.
So it looks like the first product invented on this list was, depends on how you go. The original...
Chronological?
Yeah, in chronological order. Oh, you have them written down? Go ahead. Well, looks like the sterile gauze first in 1887.
Yep.
And then athletic tape 1899.
Ace bandage.
The ace bandage is 1918.
Resistance band.
The finalized version of the current state of resistance band 1940. And then it would be the AED 1978.
Foam roller.
The Sam Splint 1984, and the most current would be the foam roller 1987. That makes some sense.
Nobody's invented anything since 1987. That's amazing.
Well, maybe someday we'll come up with some. I mean, there's tons of products out there. Those are just like the most common things I could think of.
The last thing that's been invented is the foam roller. That's the only thing that athletic trainers know how to do is tell people how to foam roll.
Stretch.
And, I mean, tape's been around since the 1800s. I
What
don't
year
know why
did
we haven't been better at our jobs.
When did we invite ice? What year did ice get invented?
Yeah. Ice. And, like, wrapping it in bags. Oh, it's the Candid Athletic Training Podcast. That was a fun one, Chad. I like that. I like when we play games like that. It's fun. Everybody enjoys it. CandidAthleticTraining.com is our website. Go get yourself a membership. Go tell your friends to go get a membership. You know what? If they're not an athletic trainer, they can still get a membership. Just, get everybody to sign up. And then we will do more Candid Athletic Training fun things. Maybe it'll allow us to come see you somewhere. Get yourself some shirts. Get yourself some, I don't know. We got some socks on there. We got some coffee mugs. We got lots of stuff on there. Now, what we're coming up with is a lot of CEU stuff, so pay attention for that. The memberships are going to change a little bit. For you folks that are already members, don't worry. We have your back. We're going to get you some fun stuff. We're going to make sure that you get taken care of. But look out for these fun CEU opportunities, smart tools. Thank you, Healthy Roster. Thank you to our future sponsors as well.
Official.
Candid_ATC. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Knowledge is king. Knowledge is king. Knowledge is knowledge.